Hi you guys, it's me Kimmy and I'm back with another video and I'm going to be doing a voiceover, and today we are going to be making seafood dumplings. As y'all saw, I have the wonton wraps, I have cream cheese, it's warm, it's been like microwaved. In here I have onion and garlic, it's minced garlic, and then like it's some squeezable onion. And then I have some garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and Old Bay seasoning is what is in there. And then I have a spoon, because you need a spoon to start with. And I have some green onion and some celery chopped up. You also need a bowl. So in this bowl, I have crawfish, lump crab, and shrimp, and also a little of the imitation crab. You need water and parsley. And that's really all. We're going to start by sprinkling the parsley into the cream cheese. Sorry about my boobies, I thought I cut that out. My bad. Yeah, I was trying to get you guys a better view. So then we're going to put our celery and our green onion right into the cream cheese as well. And after that, we'll be adding our meat, which again is the lump crab and shrimp, which I cooked and chopped up, crawfish, which I chopped up their crawfish tails, and imitation crab. Y'all, the shrimp you can buy ready cooked, or you can cook it yourself, but you want to cook it before you put it in there. After that, I'm going to be adding a little bit of my seasoning and stirring it in. This you do by taste. So like, you know, like you can taste like the cream cheese part a little bit and see what it tastes like and see if you like the flavoring. And if you do, you're good. If not, add some more. I want it way more because I like my food seasoned to the gods. So yeah, you just stir and stir and stir really good. You want to make sure that all the seasoning is well combined. Then you take your wonton wrappers. Y'all had so much trouble getting these wraps freaking like open. I had to stop and cut it, but I finally got them open. You're just gonna take a little, I'll say probably like a 3/4 of a spoon of the filling, and you're gonna place it right into the center of the wonton wrap. And then you're gonna like take the wrap, and you're gonna dip your finger in water, and you're just gonna trace along the edge of the wrap. And what this does, it makes it where the wonton sticks to each other like glue. So that's what you're basically creating. You're creating a glue, and you're just gonna like match your edges up and fold it over. And then you're gonna press lightly. You want to make sure that it is sealed on all ends. You want to make sure there's no openings. If you have to add a little extra water, feel free to add a little extra water. That piece of parsley was not hurting a thing. I don't know why it was upsetting me so badly, but yeah. So what I ended up doing, you do not have to fold them this way, but this is my favorite way to fold them. I put a little water at the bottom of it and just folded them up until they touched. And it made almost like a tortellini shape. So I like them like that. I think they're really cute. They look like little sailor hats or ships or something to me. I'm going to be filling a couple of more so y'all can see or just get like a really good feel. I'm going to try to give y'all a closer view soon as well. But as you see, once again, I'm just filling and I'm just hitting the edges of the wrap with water to make some glue so that we can seal it up. It's not glue. What it is, if y'all will notice, I'm doing it with the flour side up, because I usually, if I forget to do the flour side up, they don't stick as well. So one side looks more white than the other side. I try to do it with that side up because that side seems to stick better. So the floured side up, and the flour side is side you put your filling in. And because when you put the water in there, I just feel like it makes more of a pasty consistency. So once again, you're going to make sure all your sides are closed. You're going to add a little bit of water in the center part. You see how it's big where it's filled and you have like your pouch. You're going to add water on that part. You see how I turned it around from to the wide part? And then like you're going to push those together. Be careful when you do this because you don't want your dumpling to tear. You want to just kind of manipulate your wonton into the shape that you need it to be. With this one, I feel like I had a little trouble. It was acting like it didn't want to stick, but like if it does that, you guys just hold it together until it dries a little bit, and once it dries a little bit, it will stick. Like, it's not a big deal. This is where I moved the camera so I could show you guys a better angle. And also when I did it this way, I'll tell y'all when I get there. But again, as you see, just hitting them edges with water. This is not hard. So people act like this is a difficult process, and it's not. That's why I did it so many times. But I wanted to make sure that you guys saw it. And like I said, this time I did show y'all a different angle. So I was hoping you could really see. I added a little extra piece of shrimp in there because I didn't see no shrimp. And I'm like, girl, I need a piece of shrimp in all of them. So I'm showing you just matching up the corners, coming down it, sealing it, making sure it's sealed. You want to make sure it's sealed well. Make sure there's no filling spilling out, because when you do that, it's going to cook better, and you're not going to have like stuff, because when you start cooking, you're going to have stuff spilling out if you don't. So just make sure that it's done. This is what I learned in making them though. Like, I never did this before, but when I turned them around to the big end, I learned that it sticks better if I only wet one half rather than the whole thing. So you see me only wetting one half this time. It sticks better that way. And then you just kind of smush them together. And as you smush them together, you just like making sure they line up, making sure they touch. And you're going to see me point to the ends. I'm just showing you that each point should be sticking up, like sticking in the same direction, and how the fold should look at the bottom. Like I said, they're so cute. They look like a little sailor's hat. So what I'm doing now is I made enough and I had a bunch of filling left. So I'm just putting it in a freezer bag and I'm freezing it like y'all, because y'all can freeze this when you're ready to use it. Just take it out ahead of time and let it thaw out. But I put the freezer bag in the cup because it just makes it so much easier to fill. Also, if you bake, that's too for if you're baking. That's how I fill my piping bags as well. So yeah, it makes it easier to fill your piping bags. So here I'm just like closing the bag most of the way. It was being real janky, like it didn't want to close. And I got the good kind, like I got Ziploc. And I'm just pressing the air out. I always try to press all the excess air out of anything I freeze, just because I feel like it helps keep it from getting like frostbite and stuff. As you see, I still have more air in there, so I put a little hole in it and squeeze some more air out of there. So yeah, and I folded it over, and yeah, you guys, I zipped it up and I froze it. Here you see me putting the butter in the pan because I like to kind of fry my I like to kind of fry my dumplings before I steam them. So basically, just melt some butter up, put some oil in the pan, and you're just gonna put them in there a little while. You're not gonna leave them, just enough to kind of crisp up the outside just a little bit. As you see, like some of them, they might start coming to loose. Just kind of press them back. It's fine. And I'm flipping them already. See, I did not leave them in there long at all. I'm just gonna start flipping them. And like when you flip them, you just want to like, you see how they're like lightly toasted? That's how you want them. You just want like a slight brown on there. Or, you know, to your preference. Some people like them more brown. I don't like mine real brown because I don't be wanting them crunchy. I just be wanting them like enough that they don't become soggy. So after that, I steamed them. I forgot to show y'all how I steamed them because, well, I didn't forget, but I lost the clip. But basically, all I did was I just boiled a pot of water and put them in that little strainer thing. Set the strainer over the pot, and that was it. And I just boiled the water. And that's really all, you guys. It was delicious. And thank you for watching. Love you lots. Bye.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave you, baby.